All right, so it has been, was, is, could continue to be. I don't know if it's complicated or not, maybe. Uh, Prof, myself, straight out of the comments. It turns out Prof here looks like he had some associations that caught up with him. Uh, from what I understood, owned it, dealt with it, separated himself, and then still got punished later for it. So I decided that's enough. I don't care for if you can't recover from your mistakes and you get railroaded because other people think you have to be. Yeah, I don't like that. So I figured I'd check this one out. Uh, might be heavy, so listener beware.
My parents got some big money problems. We're all young and we're counting on them. I'm 4 years old, you think I'm bouncing on them? I just sit back and watch, thinking about them. Mom's probably stronger than Pops is. The talk is that the old man has lost it. Last week he came back from work. I saw him on the porch with a glass of milk in his shirt. He was flipping out. Mom probably put it there. Judging by how angry that she was, it probably should be there. Now both folks know that I'm standing there. Mama protects me, throws me behind her back. Why did Papa do that? What's that telling me? Birds can't help but sing a melody. I ain't stupid. Happy ever after is nothing but a fantasy. Police are part of our family. Son and mother look out from the porch, see father's head duck under the door. I believe in nothing. I believe in myself. I believe in nothing. Nothing at all. My papa got some big anger problems. I'm getting older and I'm sick about them. It's getting harder just to live around it. I need to take a stand as a man. I need to be a...
Well, if this is self-reflection and accurate, that would suck, right? Coming from that kind of background, I can gratefully say I don't know about anything like that. I ended up on the wrong path because I came from one of those good areas where my whole life was figured out for me, and rebelling meant doing a bunch of crazy stuff because the idea of going to work for the rest of my life and that was it was too much. Because that didn't seem like an end goal for me, right? Hey, you could do this and get your own house. Won't you be happy? Well, I'd be losing it by now. They would take it away, lose it all. And so, no, I'm okay that I rebelled, but it was only from a good environment that was too structured. It certainly wasn't dysfunctional as anything being said in this song. And my heart goes out to those that come up this way. That sucks. Now, as much as this is reiterated from artists on the regular, there's a large percentage of people that just live regular, non-abusive, destructive, dysfunctional lives. And to be fair, that's all I ever knew was just, regular middle-income people. So sometimes it's hard because the dysfunction is usually secret, right? Not for public display. Never understood where everyone's dysfunction spilled out into the streets for public consumption. Never understood that. But this is heavy and very good. So rough existence, if accurate. Yeah, and I don't know no better, so I'm just saying that this way to protect myself. I would assume It's of a self-reflective nature, and he come from a dysfunctional background.
My papa got some big anger problems. I'm getting older and I'm sick about them. It's getting harder just to live around it. I need to take a stand as a man. I need to be about it. So ring around the posy round the living room table. I can't remember what we were arguing about. I stood up to the scariest man in the country. I held my head high as I left the house. Little boy stood in the face of a dragon, left with the heart of a lion, amazing. It's funny, I left the house so it could cool down, but the dragon stayed hot, who's a fool now? Papa and the devil, sitting in the basement, ARSONING. Young son headed back to the household, running down the block, 8 fire trucks deep. Fell to my knees and I screamed in the front yard. Firemen running around like no one's in charge. Sorta like when it rains, it pours. See the flames burst out of the door. I believe in nothing. I believe in myself. I believe in nothing. Nothing at all. I've learned a lifetime as a boy. Evil's on the inside, waiting for. Got an apartment, I'm 20 years old. Finally thinking I have everything under control. It's been years since I spoke to the man when he gave me his old cutlass to get out of the sand. So just like a hyena, I take the meat and then I run my ass away. You need to let me be. But over time, a part of me knew I needed to speak. That's right when the world decided that it couldn't be. It's the biggest hurdle, thinking past tense. Like when a strong man takes his last breath. I believe in nothing.
I made it clear, so I don't resonate with some of the lyrical content, but I think this is exceptionally good. And if I was dealing with something personal, this could be super strong. Guy with the house burned down, he come home and the old man burned down the house. Is that literal or metaphorical? I don't know. It's very good. I'm going to go with that just because, I don't know enough of the backstory. I mostly want to admit that from what I found, PROF himself wasn't, I shouldn't have any problem or there shouldn't be any repercussions or people upset because it looked like he worked through all his problems. But man, I don't know. I'll figure it out this time around from this set of comments.
Breath.
Hey, come on now. Poops.
I believe in nothing. I believe in myself. I believe in nothing. Nothing at all.
That album cover just wrecks me. Ugh. But listening to that song makes me think if I applied more thought to the dysfunction of the personal background being spoke about, then maybe the creepy picture has some meaning. Yeah. Who knows? Somewhere down the line we might find out. PROF, myself. I thought that was very good. So, yeah, what can I say? That one I liked. I've liked all of them. I think there's been good stuff. That's why I keep coming back to it. So that's the answer on this one. I think there was something there to be listened to again. Later.